Good to go.
Welcome all. Ben here and Sarah hosting this live virtual inspection. And I just want to thank our vendor for allowing us to do this and taking their time out on a pretty miserable Melbourne day at the moment. But the rain's hopefully going to hold off, so we should be right for the next 10 to 15 minutes. So we'll start the tour fairly soon. If you've got any questions, if this is the first time you've attended one or not, if you've got any questions throughout the stream, just yell out. You can either obviously take yourself off mute and have a chat, or put it in the chat column, or try do our best to answer your questions for you. If we're going too fast, too slow, if you want us to go revisit an area, if you've got any questions, all that sort of stuff, we're here to try and help you out. So we'll kick off the tour. And what a stunning property it is. 70 Bursaria Avenue, right in the heart of Ferntree Gully. 3-year-old, Porter Davis, Dunedin, 31 squares. As you walk through inside, you'll be able to see all the upgrades to the property that the vendors have done, from ceilings to doors to kitchens, etc. No expenses being spared from the vendors. Exposed aggregate driveways, as you can see. I'll get you to start walking if that's right. If that's all right, Deshi, please. We'll head down towards. So proper double garage. We'll just pan around and show you the garden. Really low maintenance, which even though it's on a 734 square metre block, the way they've done the garden, super low maintenance. Which is great for everyone with their busy lifestyles. Not so busy in lockdown, but hopefully by the time we finished and bought this property and settled, that everyone will be out and about with all that sort of stuff. So beautiful facade. I think it's an upgraded facade. Double garage. I'll get you to walk down the side if that's okay, Deshi. There is plenty of room down the side as well for another car. If you've got boats or caravans, depending on roof heights and whatever else, but there is a gate as we've just had it opened up, but you could certainly park caravan, boats, bikes, whatever you want to have out the back. So there's plenty of side access into the backyard, which I think's great. Obviously down the track, you want to maybe chuck a pool in. Plenty of access as well. So enough on the front side yard. Let's get into the house and show you this beautiful property. Once again, if there's any questions, just yell out, folks, and we're happy to help. It's upgraded the property, so we're obviously flowing through now into we're heading into the lounge, if that's all right, just to the left. The front separate lounge. There are 3 separate lounge areas to this property, which, as you'll see, so a bit of a more sort of formal sitting room, chill out room, whatever you like. If there's kids, could be the playroom, whatever you like, but really sizable room. If you jump online as well and check out realestate.com, there is a full what I'm trying to say, a full floor plan, sorry, with obviously the dimensions. So ducted heating, as you can probably see, the vents, ducted heating and evaporative cooling throughout the whole house. Plenty of natural light, which I think is really important for properties, especially new homes, which is fantastic. North-facing property, which clearly is the best facing property you can get, which obviously takes in all the natural light, which is fantastic. We'll move on now, Deshi, if that's all right. So we'll head through the house. As I sort of touched on before, the vendors had done a lot of upgrades to the property. 2.6 metre ceilings, which is standard as 2.4. At the raked height, it goes up to about 4 metres, which we'll see shortly. I'll get you to go to the master now, if that's all right. We'll head in there. Massive master bedroom. Yeah, obviously we've only got a little occasional seat in there, but we could easily put a whole couch if you wanted to. Huge queen bed too. Plenty of room to put a king bed or a super king, whatever you like. It's a massive room. Very neutral tones throughout the house with your beiges, pretty crispy whites of the walls, which really sort of stands out. Neutral bathrooms, floor-to-ceiling tiles. You obviously got the double basin with the stone bench tops as well. Beautiful. His and hers walk-in robes. Second row. Beautiful. Plenty of natural light beaming through, if everyone can see that clearly. To the right, obviously it's a 4-bedroom plus study. This is your study sort of nook. Probably a nook, it's more like a proper study. So with everyone working from home these days, super important, I think, to have a sort of study set up area, and also having a proper 4-bedroom, so it's a real family home. Internal access from the garage. If anyone wants to look at the garage later, we can certainly take you in there a little bit later on if you wish. Yeah, obviously internal access, which is great. If you wanted to be more private, there's been no issues putting some plastering it up and putting some doors on, or maybe some bifolds or sliders, if you like, if you want to have a more private sort of study. But at the moment, it's obviously open as per the display home. We'll head through now to my favourite part of the house, the kitchen, and this massive open plan living area. 40 mil stone on the bench. Massive islands. These guys got the extra upgrade. Waterfall, obviously not waterfall, sorry. You've got massive overhang to be able to have a breakfast servery as well. Upgraded Fisher and Paykel appliances, 900 mil. You've got the 2-drawer. I'll show you in a moment when we get there. You've got the dishwasher, which is a 2-drawer, one of the more expensive ones. They upgraded that. They spent a lot more money on this one than your standard house, of course. Tiled splashbacks. Butler's pantry as we're kicking to the left. Good prep area for the budding chefs out there and whatnot. So you got plenty of hide all your scraps and whatnot in there if you got guests over, so you don't have to worry about it. Beautiful, obviously plenty of storage, plenty of pantry space, which is you never have enough pantry space, and all hidden behind that sliding door, so you can just shove everything in there. And yeah. We'll head back out now to the second. This is the main, obviously, open plan living. Really large table there, dining, so you could easily get 6, 8, 10 chairs on in this area if you like. Massive TV on the wall, so really another good sized living room. What I love about this property as well is this extra little sneaky little living room that you've got to the left here when we sort of pan out in a moment. Another living space. You can never have enough living spaces, especially for families. I'm assuming majority of people online, as we're getting a pretty big audience on here now, majority of people online, I'm assuming, most likely looking for a family home. It's a big property. It's a stunning home. If there's any questions, just yell out, chuck it in the chat. If we're going too fast or too slow, let us know. We'll check out the other 3 bedrooms down this little part of the house, and the master bathroom, of course. Plenty of room. Another double bed, bit of a study, bit of a desk in there as well. Built-in robes in this room, of course. With the increased ceiling height, the vendors didn't skimp out either. They ended up getting the extra height in the doors and the frames and all that, which I think it gives it a very a bit more prestige look, I guess. Master bathroom, freestanding bath, vanity, and obviously decent sized shower. Floor to ceiling tiles again, which is great. Another bedroom. Plenty of natural light again. It's not the best of days outside at the moment in Melbourne, if you're all tuning in from Melbourne, but it's walking through the house. That's one of the things that I noticed before we went to lockdown. Before we was just natural open light and space in this property. It's one of the best features, and Deshi's doing an amazing job with the camera work. But I tell you what, it just doesn't do it justice. It's this absolutely stunning house. Last bedroom. Still a good size with the queen bed in there. Good size laundry. Actually a massive laundry. Almost big enough for another bedroom. It's huge. Pretty versatile. You could, if you wanted, you could clearly build in some more storage and cabinets and stuff if you like, but pretty basic at the moment. But certainly scope there to build some more. Obviously got the robes, the cupboards in there too, but plenty of space if you wanted to build some more in if you're lacking in storage or whatnot. But plenty of room. We'll head outside now, I think, onto the Alfresco. You'll see you got the proper, beautiful aluminium upgraded doors, which is a huge feature. There's $5,000 or $6,000 worth of doors you're looking at right there. They haven't gone the cheap option, so they've certainly upgraded that. Beautiful Alfresco area. I haven't got the exact dimensions, but once again, online it's got the exact size of it if you wish. I think having there, obviously we can't see it as well as if you're in real life, but the raked roof line throughout that whole living room, it's just stunning. It really is a massive feature of the property and certainly a massive upgrade as well. Just to show you the expanse. So we'll head out to the backyard and the side yard. You've probably got as much room, I reckon, down the side of the house as you have out the back. So potentially if you're looking to put a pool in, you could certainly, certainly chuck it down either the side or towards the back if that's what you wanted. With a veggie patch at the moment, if you're not a gardener and don't want to grow your own veggies, clearly could rip it out and turf it if you wanted to. Have a nice little cricket pitch down the side if you like, or nice and low maintenance. Yeah, as we head down to the true backyard, it's got a really good sized shed. It's probably more than your standard little tin shed, that's for sure. They've sort of decked it out. It's a really good size. We can open up and head in there if that's all right. I don't know if it's messy or not. I apologise, but beautiful. Really good size shed. A lot bigger than your standard one. Once again, all dimensions are online if you got some tools or whatever you've got and want to put in there, or some toys and jet skis or whatever you might have. Plenty of room, which you can never have enough storage. Good. We'll head back inside now, Deshi, if that's all right. We'll sort of go through to the living areas again, flow into the kitchen, and we'll finish off back out the front, showing the front facade again, which is really stunning. It's it's a very good looking home, and only 3 years old. Really good location. I'll just touch on the location briefly if you're not too savvy and aware of Ferntree Gully. Super close to Mountain Gate shops, just off Bursaria. You've got Burke Road, which obviously heads down to Burwood Highway. Everyone probably knows McDonald's there, so it's pretty close to that. It's obviously Mountain Gate shops to your left, Knox Shopping Centre, 3 or 4 minute drive to your right. Really is a good, convenient location. Personally, one of my favourite pockets of Ferntree Gully. You're not sort of stuck in behind, worrying about people trying to get onto the roads and whatnot. So it's really, it's in my opinion one of the best pockets going around. Hence why there's been a lot of knockdown rebuilds in this certain pocket. So there's certainly demand for it. As we were going back through, so as I'm talking, stunning house, heading back out the front door now. If there's any other areas that anyone wants to have a quick peek at that we've sort of haven't touched on or we've gone too fast on, we're obviously out in the front yard again.
We've had a question come through. Is it possible to show the other side of the house, please, Ben?
Your left, yeah. Can we head down there, Dashi, if that's all right? About a metre, would you say, roughly, Prox?
Yeah, it's around a metre.
Yeah. Cool. Very good. Any other questions coming through at the moment? Perfectly landscaped. There's literally nothing to do, folks. Move in next 10, 15 years. As I said before, really neutral tone, so it's not dated or anything like that. Obviously, it would be dated being only a 3-year-old house. Really stunning facade. Plenty of upgrades, which is fantastic. Gates. Obviously, you fence at the front with the gate. It's nice and secure. good area, very family friendly. We obviously sell a lot of properties throughout the Furniture Gully area. A lot of families in this little pocket. It's just a stunning house, which has got a beautiful presence. You know, you're definitely going to be the envy of all your neighbours when they drive past, wishing they have your home. It's a stunning property.
There's a question that's come through. What is the build area of the house?
The actual size, it's 31 squares, so about 300 square metres approximately. So give or take. Yeah, and once again, it's a 734 square metre block. Two closest schools, I'd say probably a Wattleview Primary and Fair Hills High School. Obviously, if you want some more private sort of schools, obviously got the Knox School. You've got some colleges obviously throughout Wanturna as well. You've also got obviously St Joseph's if you want a more Catholic school, obviously in Furniture Gully. Abundance of schools in the area, parks, walking tracks. It's such a good location. Yeah, very good. If there's no more questions coming through, I just want to, thank you very much for tuning in to another Ray White live viewing. If you've got any other questions, give us a yell. Feel free to call Sarah or myself straight after the inspection. We've got others today, but we will get back to you as quick as we can. If you've got genuine interest, let us know. We're happy to do a private one-on-one virtual inspection with you over the next coming days. It is due to go to auction. We can certainly have a chat about the details about that. That is obviously towards the end of the month. So motivated vendors. I think the price range we've got on there, the guide's obviously 115 to 125. I think it's very, very realistic. I don't believe you'd be able to replicate this property for that sort of range. You know, land alone, if you've been keeping your eye on the area, a 750 square metre block at the moment, it's going for $750,000 to $800,000. You're not going to build a house like this under $500,000, plus obviously landscaping, driveways, etc. So, it's the range we've got. It's an absolute steal. So, you can't replace it for that value, and that's just a fact. Sorry, Sarah. Good.
Another question's come through. When is the auction date?
Very good question. We will finalise it. We believe it's going to be right at the end of this month, the Twilight auction. Most likely it'll be on the 28th. We are sort of hoping, small hope, we might be able to get out the 23rd to do personal one-on-one inspections, private one-on-one inspections, but I believe there's 190 odd cases again today. So I don't know if I'm a betting man. I don't think that's going to happen. So we will finalise a date on Monday. We will chuck it online, have everyone be aware of that. So everyone's going to have the fair opportunity to have a crack at this beautiful house. Beautiful. Thanks, folks. Thanks, Deshi, for your tour. Really appreciate it. Get back to your life now. Once again, thank you very much for joining. Thanks, Sarah, for your help. Folks, give us a yell and we'll have a chat. Thank you.